So you will probably see like a missing part of the story. I'll keep the what I explained in the beginning with a black screen probably. Because yeah, the thing wasn't working. The capture wasn't working. I just switched to display capture and it works, but for some reason game capture isn't working. I'll have to figure that out later. But yeah, I mean, nothing really happened. It was just the beginning, so nothing crazy happened or anything. I did get Arle though. I just explained that, and yeah, I love sides. So I also got the weapon in 4 pulls, so that was lucky because I wanted Arle's weapon because it's like a custom size for her. The spear turns into a scythe. So yeah, there's that. Besides that, there wasn't really anything else, so that's what he missed. All right, now hopefully no more technical issues that I don't notice. Let's go.
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting
And
Rerir
Mary's
to
getting
strike
stronger,
again.
but I mean nothing that we didn't already know.
But it's like he just vanished into thin air. No one has seen him nor found any trace of his presence. That is, until this morning, when a ratnik found signs of wild hunt activity while out here on patrol. As you can see, the crystalite itself is physically intact, but the Kuvaki it contained is all but completely diminished.
This crystalite, this crystal thingies.
And we're sure that Rerir did this. Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like this.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reikir of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon, he will pose a threat beyond our ability to contain. The consequences could be catastrophic.
I mean, even Arla's showing up, so that and Dane, so that's gotta be. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I mentioned. I saw the trailers because I didn't have the game at the time, but I still wanted to watch the trailers. But also, I heard Dane is showing up, so now I really want to see Dane. So we'll see. I mean, makes
Traveler,
sense. It's one of the 5 sinners, so
when we
he better
encountered
show up,
Rerir
and he
just
finally
after
is showing
regaining
up.
his
So yeah.
body?
Yes.
There wasn't a shred of sanity left. Nothing but madness and rage.
Yeah, didn't he shout out a bunch of names? Then he started raving about how
Could it
nothing
be
in this
about the
world
sinners?
mattered to him. Oh, Paimon gets chills just thinking about it. Oh, but the thought that he's still out there, lurking somewhere in Notcry, waiting for his chance to strike. Oh,
5 months
even
scared. Okay.
chillier.
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage. If he has such overwhelming strength, why would he suddenly go into hiding?
Yeah, if I were him and I wanted more Kuvaki, I'd just take it by force. No point staying in the shadows. Unless something went wrong.
Huh?
His whole resurrection thing didn't exactly go smoothly.
The other thing is, how does someone who's completely lost their mind still have the wherewithal to cover their tracks so perfectly?
Are we sure he can't think? I mean, he might still have enough of mind to think, even if he's full of rage.
Beats me.
According to certain medical studies, insanity does not always
Yeah,
entail a complete
exactly.
loss of rationality.
That too.
It may be that he is simply living in a world of his own.
Actually sounds about right. He was ranting away to himself the whole time. Like he had zero interest in talking to us.
There are many unanswered questions here. He could be right under our noses, and we'd still be in the dark. Besides his name and title, we know little about him. Certainly nothing about his past.
Dane might know.
Or what he
I mean,
might be
Dane
hoping
probably
to
knows,
achieve.
like 99% sure.
Exactly. And we wouldn't even know where to begin looking. Even Boss hadn't heard of the Reikir of Solnari before all this. I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we still wouldn't find more than, like, 3 useful facts
Is
about
this
him.
where Dane comes in?
So, if we do nothing, he'll just keep getting stronger. But
But
if we
who
wanted
knows
to
where to find
investigate
Dane?
him,
To be honest,
we have
Dane
no
is probably
idea
just gonna
where to
show up by
look.
himself, because, I mean, Warrior's around, so he's not, like, gonna do nothing about it, probably. He probably will intervene.
last time we had Marionette and her big robo-buddy to help us. And we still barely held our ground. If we had to face him alone... Oh, Paimon's head hurts just thinking about it. What are we supposed to do against a threat this big?
We're forgetting that we literally have Archons as friends as well, so there's that. But, I mean, we're finally gonna involve other nations soon, so that might change.
Well, I do have a little hunch about his next move. Given that he attacked the quarry, I'd say it's likely he'll target other places rich in Kuvaki, somewhere like the Eye of Krati, or the Pillar of Embla. One thing's for sure. If we just sit back and let him keep absorbing Kuvaki, we really won't stand a chance against him.
A perfectly reasonable hypothesis. However, it is worth noting that these two locations are quite far
Which
apart.
weakens our power even
To
more.
investigate them both, we'll need to
Hold on.
split up.
Okay, just needed tissues. I'm probably sick.
I agree, we should split up.
Or allergies,
Right
I
now,
don't know.
Rerear's goal seems to be
Anyways.
gathering Kuvaki, not fighting us directly. Once we're done, let's regroup on Hisi Island.
Wait, why Hisi Island?
If I recall correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki-rich ore, was it not?
You're saying you could also target the statue, and by extension, the island itself.
That's right. Yes, it could well be a potential target of his. I should head back and start evacuating the pilgrims.
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But I guess we don't have much choice, right? We're in a race against time here. And if we do run into Rear, what then?
Or we do the 50-50 where we all go to one location. The gotcha method. And either we're all there to fight him or we're not. But I mean, that probably wouldn't make much difference, to be honest.
That's when you follow the third rule of treasure hunting. Run like the wind.
Didn't you say the third rule was go with the flow?
I don't know. Did I? Anyway, whatever. In this situation, go with the flow means go find backup.
So basically, run.
Agreed. If anyone finds so much as a trace of Rerear, do not pursue him. Get out of the area and alert the rest of us as soon as possible. We need to put safety first.
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Ineffa, let's go.
Oh, we're all in place? Wait. Are those the locations that they mentioned? Go to the Frostmoon Enclave. I love this thing with the wing. It's really cool. Honestly, the fact that Arlecchino has like his wing thingy and the sides, like, I feel like whoever was making the gameplay was probably thinking like, we gotta target this play. And I know it wasn't, but I'm just saying like it's two of my favorite things and they somehow got it together. So yeah, really like Hyla's gameplay. Could be way better, to be honest. It's Genshin we're talking about. I feel like Honkai Impact does gameplay way better, but they're also not restricted by the open world, I guess. But still, I like Honkai Impact's gameplay more. It's more flashy, but I do still like Hyla's gameplay. Where'd that we go? Wait, we're 1,200 meters away. Why am I walking? Hold up. There we go. We're not walking there. Not that far.
Any leads?
Why is there a red? Forgot the name of the thing, but interesting that it's red. Lunathar or whatever it's called.
Nope. Diddly squat.
Usually they're blue.
No clues to where he might be hiding. It's like he's a ghost. It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second.
I love the image in her head.
This feeling. I'd rather face him head on than be left hanging like this.
So, you guys didn't find anything either?
Not loving the word either. How about you, Flints?
I questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual. But by the time I got to his place, he was already gone, almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that, or he's just extremely cautious and doesn't stay in one place for long.
He's been biding his time for a while now. The question is, where or what is his next target?
No idea. Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in the fragment in my possession. If he did still want it, he's had plenty of chances to take it.
All we can do now is hope that Ino and Anefa turn up some leads. Darn it, Rerir. If you've got the guts, come face me one-on-one!
She says that, but you know she'd be the first to run.
Wait.
I didn't
here?
mean that, swear.
I didn't mean it! I swear!
I love Jehoda's personality.
No, it's coming from Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Wait, are they attacking, Lamina?
Let's get over there, quick!
Wait, hold on, I need tissue. Okay, back. Are we getting to see Columbina versus Rary, like, already? Oh, cutscene already as well, okay. Yeah, it is! Rary versus Columbina. I think that's in the trailer, too. Is there a reason why it's attacking Columbina? I guess she would have a lot of Kutar as well. No, sorry, not Kutar. Kvaki. Let's go. She's fine. Rare here. Okay.
What's going on?
No time for questions. Stop him!
Alright. Fight scene already. Let's go. This is early as well.
This is insane.
Yehoda, get Kutar out of here!
On it.
It's really OP, to be honest.
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now you shall plunge into darkness.
He's also kind of an edgelord, to be honest.
Felindus, soon I will find a way.
Still screaming Felindus.
Watch out.
That ain't gonna do it. Arla or someone strong show up. Dane, I don't know. I guess Columbina's here too, but she's probably already been weakened. Seems they've been fighting for a while. Huh? Wait, are we gonna use some kind of moon power? Oh no, Traveler learned how to use a pyro element. I'm joking. I don't know if that was pyro or light, to be honest. That might have been light. That didn't look like pyro. Oh right, that ability. I forgot about it. She can do that.
Find them, even if it means turning this place.
Oh, he wants
to
us dead.
ashes.
Okay. Especially Columbina. I believe there's probably a reason.
That was too close.
Where the heck are we now?
We barely made
Wait,
it out
is
of
this
there
the
alive.
Columbina's place?
What's
But
that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy
there's just that much
strong?
darkness around or something? He's one of the 5 sinners, and that probably wasn't his full strength.
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional standards.
I have a question. When
Yes?
me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all about?
Columbina? Oh, do they not know about Colombina yet? I don't remember if they met.
We weren't there for the whole thing either. They were already duking it out by the time we arrived.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started. It all escalated so quickly, we had no choice but to step in.
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
Kutar. Cross-checking database.
Yes.
I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon Scions refer to as the Moon Goddess?
Wait, she's the moon goddess? Oh, no wonder she looks just like all those statues.
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon, and just as many why they might despise it. I've never met that person before, but there was no mistaking his deep-seated hostility towards me, why he holds me in such contempt. I cannot say.
Yeah, it's the power of the moon. Yeah, probably
But
something
since
to
he
do with their
hunts the power
power.
of the moon, it's no surprise that I am a target.
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. This could be his way of taking revenge.
I think it's more about her power, to be honest. But now it might also be about revenge, so it might want us all dead, to be honest.
It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you, and seeks to take it for his own. The list goes on. But, right now, devising a counter-strategy should be our #1 priority. The likelihood of this location being discovered is close to 100%.
A counter strategy? But we don't stand a chance against
Her
an
mental
enemy
images,
like
I love
this.
it.
Surely our only option is to run. He's not gonna chase us to the end of the world, right? So as long as we can sneak out of Nodcry undetected.
To be honest, I can probably leave Notcry just fine, if he wants. Then he risks having to deal with Archon and stuff, but I don't think he would be that afraid if he's that powerful. I feel like he honestly might be able to go face an Archon by himself. He probably would be a challenge though, especially depending on the Archon, but he's not that weak. I feel like he's already Archon level, potentially. And yeah, I mean, probably not Celestial level. I feel like any god in Celestial would probably beat him up, but I don't know. Plus, they can apply curses and stuff that's above the usual level of the world as well.
No, I can't say that. Come on, Yehoda. This is serious stuff. You can't suggest we all just chicken out.
Hold on, I need a tissue again. Sorry. Alright, back.
Running is our only option.
So, Jehoda might have been up onto something, but
Huh?
with the moon goddess suggests what Jehoda was thinking.
You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have? We are facing an enemy we cannot possibly defeat in battle.
Well, I mean, yeah, but still.
It's not too late. I can distract him.
But then you
So
would
you have plenty
be
of time to
killed
make your
for your
escape.
power or whatever he's after, so I don't think that's an option here unless you also run away. Bro, where's Arle when you need her? And Dane. I'm sure we'll be fine, right?
Wait, what? You're gonna act as bait?
Doesn't that make sense? I'm the one he's after. There's no need for you to risk your necks on my behalf. A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's howling at the moon. What is it, Lama?
I don't think she likes the idea of using you as a bait, especially after what she's been put through by the previous leaders.
The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess. My presence here is no longer essential, and this is not my home, so you needn't ask me to stay.
We can't just roll over and let him get away with this. That's not our style.
Yeah. We can't just call it quits after everything we've been through together. Besides, she pretty much saved my life back there. If I
Aww.
just ditched her now,
That's so
I'd
nice of her.
never forgive myself.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning the favor would be a little crass for my liking. But suffice to say,
There we go.
We're
Base
friends.
people.
And friends look out for one another.
River's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar,
Yeah, it might just
there's no
end up
guarantee
going
he
to
would
other
stop.
nations as well. Who knows? Who knows what he's after as well. But anyway, I won't solve anything.
But
Kutar, I know why you left the Frost Moon Scions so long ago. It was because people started treating prayer as a form of trade. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings in return, and then expect you to perform miracles for them, as if that were their entitlement. If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything.
Yeah, she wants
And that
to correct the
sometimes
wrongs that
It
they
takes
did.
losing something precious to appreciate its true worth.
And actually, no, not just like, oh yeah, we helped you and now you help us in the service bait. That's not the type of thing that Lama would want.
After much reflection, I've realized that this was never about whether the Frost Moon Scions need you. Any relationship based on need is purely transactional. What I truly hope is that you'll choose to stay, not out of obligation, but as part of our family. You were born here, and now you've returned. Who knows? Perhaps it was the moonlight that guided you home.
thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now.
It's our turn to help you now.
Very well then. I'll do as you say.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the moon goddess?
It is. But I find it very
I
draining.
see. So she's a lot weak
I
now.
barely managed to pull it off just now. And it will be some time before I'm strong enough to do so again. Rejected by the world. My power is dwindling.
I wonder what would happen if
Like a
the
lake
true sky
cut
is
off from
revealed
its
and
source,
people
slowly
start praying to
shrinking
the
away.
actual moon. If that wouldn't empower the
No.
Densolat, much like it powers
It has
Archons.
almost run dry.
I wonder.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
Or is there something deeper to it?
The three moons belonged to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the world itself has been
Do I need a
steadily
moon mirror
sapping
tomorrow?
away
Just
at my
have
strength. The three moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the
Oh,
frost
I
moon,
see.
I cannot wield the powers of the other two. Yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers
But it's only a
touched,
fraction of it then.
I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the eternal moon's marrow. But this method of recovery is painfully
see.
slow. If only we could find the...
Oh, they're already here. The remnants of the frost moon or something? Wait, which moon was still around? I gotta review Luna 1 lore because it's been so long. Luna 3 is nearly out.
It's the Wild Hunt!
And I've only just started Luna 2.
Even faster than we expected. We'll have to finish this conversation later.
See how those wild hunt creatures are running away from us. They're likely just a scouting party,
Yeah.
which means Rerir won't be far behind.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get the heck out of here!
So we should probably run and not fight, right? Or unless they're few. Okay, I guess we do fight. Oh wait, we saw 4 trials. Hold on. Again. I did want to use Arlecchino, but I guess it's fine if we got 4 trial characters that I don't normally
For
use,
the
so that's okay.
everlasting forest.
I never used Flint. Did I ever use Flint? I don't know if I did this trial or not.
Preparing for dust up.
I guess I'll get to use Flint as well.
Just keep coming! This is driving me nuts!
Is he a DPS or how does he work?
Rerir's closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
There's too many of them!
Oh, he has
And
infusion.
this time, we can't fall back on Kutar's help to escape! This goes on much longer.
Once again. I like that old animation. I don't think I ever used him though. He has this like spear. Okay, no, it doesn't do any damage. I don't think that's how you play him.
By the frost
It
moon of
seems
old,
to be.
Forest protector.
Is it Hyper Bloom? Lunar Hyper Bloom? Or how does it work? Lunar Bloom.
The long sleep beckons.
There's this. But yeah, that is the. I believe that color is Lunar Bloom. I think we used Lunar Bloom on it or something. Why is it still alive?
Observe. Do you fear the dark?
With one heart, we pray. Leave this place.
Ultimatum protocol.
Close your eyes. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
He has like an old follow-up or something. I don't know how it works.
Close your eyes.
But yeah, it's like an old follow-up to like that attack. It only works once though.
For the ever.
Okay. No, if more are still coming, I feel like we should try to just run and ignore it. I know that weapon from somewhere. Oh wait, it's just a Mondstadt weapon, but yeah, Marco, okay. Finally, wait, have we even seen him before in the story? I don't know if we got it. I think we got him introduced, right? I'm not sure. I think we met at the tavern, right?
Bit off more than you could chew?
No, we didn't. I think it was just a message, I think. I don't remember, but it's in question marks. I'm pretty sure we haven't actually met in person. Grandmaster Marka.
Who are you? Uncle
After how many
Varka!
years? I don't
You
know.
back from Amsvartnir? Oh, you're Varka? Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius?
Yeah, because she's just the acting Grandmaster.
We could save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole. Follow me. I know somewhere you'll be safe.
Oh, is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move! There's no time to waste.
It's not at some tavern, is it? I would not be surprised. Well, we'll see. Or does he actually got a proper safe place? Oh, it's like an actual safe house. We got a landing table and everything. All right.
Are we? This is so well hidden.
Well, that goes without saying. This is the Knights of Favonius' meeting place in Nodcry, and a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network. AKA, the black market of intel. No matter what faction you're with, it's the place to buy and sell information. Their headquarters are in Nodcry, but they've got contacts in every nation. As an expeditionary force on foreign soil, working with them has offered us the most effective way of getting our hands on reliable local intel. This is where we meet, so naturally, it's secure.
I see.
Anyway, where were we? Folks from Nodcry should be pretty familiar with me by now. But I believe this is the first time we've met.
We know Gene and other Mondstadt people.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
We've heard all about you.
Yeah.
This meeting's been a long time coming. You look way younger than Paimon expected. But you definitely have that Grand Master vibe.
Well, I'm no spring chicken. Just not showing my age yet. Definitely feeling some of that back pain today, though. Rushed back from Amsvartnir without a wink of sleep, only to get right into another fight with that freshly revived maniac.
Oh, you fought him before, okay.
Another? You mean you
Oh,
fought
wait,
him
another.
before?
I didn't even realize him. Like, yeah, that another means you fought him before twice, actually.
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. I brought some of the knights along to give him a little surprise, but he saw us coming from a mile off. My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still,
Because he would
it
just
wasn't
keep
enough
getting
to
stronger.
stop him. I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any trained operative. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the Wild Hunt.
Yeah,
The rest, you already know.
Is that why he's been frantically absorbing Kuvaki these past few days?
Even though he's already
Because he
strong
sees
enough
you as a
to
threat.
basically wound them and still be fine. So if he keeps getting stronger, I mean, you basically pose no threat at some point, if
Maybe
not
a part of
already.
the equation, but even if I weren't, I'm sure he'd still be gathering power. He's clearly working
That's
towards
possible as well,
something.
yeah. What is he trying to do? Like, what is his end goal? Or is it just destroy the world or something? I don't
Note
know.
to self: Uncle Varka's strength rating officially upgraded.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now. So, what exactly has been happening in Nodcry? Why is the Wild Hunt returned in humanoid form? And why is it after you?
Hold on. Again, sorry. Alright.
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. So, the Kutar is actually a Fatui Harbinger.
Yes.
And all this Wild Hunt activity in Nodcry is the work of the Raker of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners.
So I didn't know that yet. Okay.
Oh, that's a lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around it all.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka. You stood with us against the Wild Hunt and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then, the one time you're away, it all comes to a head and all your hard work gets undone.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life.
Okay.
No one knows what tomorrow holds.
True.
You can't predict which way the wind will blow next. And, to be perfectly honest, I can't say I'm surprised. For all the times we've defeated the Wild Hunt in the past, we've never been able to completely wipe it out. Turns out, we were just delaying the inevitable. But now that a new variable has come into play, fate may well take a different
Talking about
course.
us?
A new variable? You mean us?
Who else? And in a strange
I
way,
wonder if he's heard about
I
us.
think his resurgence might not be an entirely bad
From any
thing.
letters from the Knights of
The
Favonius
Wild
or
Hunt is
something,
like
I
an
don't know.
unrelenting force of nature. But Rerir is an individual with an agenda. He's gotta have a weak spot somewhere. That said, while I was explaining everything just now, some of the points that Mr. Flint's added caught my attention.
You mean about our mystery ally?
That's right. From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast. I don't know who or what could pull something like that off. Heck, even Miss Columbina doesn't have a clue.
Wait, you've talked to Columbina before?
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log, a Nodcryan Ratnik's Field Journal, and Kuvaki Survey Log.
Oh. No.
I don't know
Still
what they
doesn't
are
ring a
either, to be
bell.
honest. Or either they weren't mentioned or I forgot.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them.
Could the mystery ally be Alice or the other mage girl? I forgot her name. Nicole? It's Nicole?
Still, it's safest to assume they won't be intervening again. From here on out, we'll have to resolve this crisis by ourselves.
Oh, wait. Is it when the books were kind of in a specific place, like they were highlighted? I feel like that must have been either Nicole or Alice, to be honest. I think I remember a little bit now. And they had some relevant info. It's like they wanted us to find them. It was probably one of the mages.
Your intel
One
also
of those
explains
two.
something else I've been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Amsfarnir was because we'd had reports about a possible source of the Wild Hunt showing up there. But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I don't know who was behind it, but clearly, it
So
served
it was
its
a
purpose.
diversion on purpose.
I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it sounds like his scheming began well before his return. So maybe luring me away was all a part of his plan. But is it even possible that he orchestrated all of this by himself?
Are you saying someone else might be involved?
The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari. Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
What are you trying to say?
So, What do we do now? Got any ideas?
Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. Let's go through them one by one. First, we need to figure out how to take down Rerir. If we can't beat him in a straight-up fight, the rest won't even matter. To my knowledge, the bulk of Nodcry's fighting force is already gathered here. But even with everyone united, we're still no match for Rerir in his current state, let alone with his power still growing.
What if there was a way to tap into a new power of our own?
What do you mean? Like calling people from other nations, like Arlecchino?
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world. The eternal
Wait,
moon
you
was
mean
the
taking the
largest.
power of the other moons? How
The
did I even do
frost
that?
moon was the brightest, and the iridescent moon was the most mysterious. They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power, enough to shape the workings of the world itself. I now bear the frost moon's power, and the eternal moon's marrow resides within the traveler.
Wait, does that kind of make us like a moon god, in a sense? A little bit, not like completely, but it's like having a gnosis, maybe? I don't know.
Hold on. Are you suggesting...
Finding the other iridescent moon marrow, or whatever it is that remains.
The iridescent moon. The last piece in the puzzle.
That's right. If we can find the iridescent moon's marrow, I will be able to regain my strength much more quickly.
The 3 moons are said to stir the tides and illuminate all things. Perhaps they hold further secrets
And where would we
beyond our
find it?
understanding.
'Cause I don't know. Hold on.
According to my analysis, the solution is feasible. However, it is subject to one major condition.
Yeah, exactly.
How do we locate the iridescent moon's marrow?
I know a way, but we will need to visit the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau.
So we're having dinner talk with Columbina and trying to figure things out peacefully.
The Experimental
Maybe.
Design Bureau? Are you saying
Yes.
we need to involve Marionette?
Yes, I must speak with Sandrone.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't go alone.
Then that's settled. Next up, our second priority. Somehow, we need to figure out Rerir's end goal. As you saw for yourselves, when he was still in his wild hunt form, everything he did was for the sake of recovering his body and resurrecting himself. His first act since then, after laying low for a while, was to try and assassinate this young lady. People's obsessions often
It
reveal
might be
their
after the
greatest
powers of the moons,
vulnerabilities.
maybe.
There must be a reason why he despises the moon so deeply. Perhaps it sheds some light on his title, the Raker of Solnari. The Wild Hunt has plagued Nodcry for centuries now. If we want to stop it for good, we have to get to the root cause of what's driving it.
It's true. We still know very little about him. If Kuthar hadn't given us that lead, we wouldn't even know his name.
But where would we even start? I doubt even the Intel Queen of Nodcry has a clue. And she
I
has
feel
a
like
no
Dane
coming
would
out of
know.
her ears.
But where's Dane? He's gonna show up eventually, but are we gonna find him somehow, or is he just gonna show up? I think he's just gonna show up on its own. After Rerir. I doubt we would be able to find him, because the guy's just Mr. Worldwide, like us, I guess.
Oh? That's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's
Oh,
so
hi.
painstakingly meticulous when it comes to dealing with machines.
Oh no, it's a boss.
She heard me.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't Jehoiada talking, never mind.
Boss! What are you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal. But it looks like this humble knight had something else in mind.
Details. Miss Neffer, the important thing is that you've arrived at the perfect time. Since his failed ambush, I've been racking my brains trying to come up with a plan to fight Rerir. Given the severity of the situation, I think it's fair to say that our only chance lies in uniting as one. And I'm talking all the factions in Notcry. We can't do this without the Curatorium. But I knew it'd be a tough job to win you over. So, I took the liberty of reaching out for a little chat.
Wait a sec. How did you even hear about this place, Nefer?
Yeah, she did just find a place on her own as well.
Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot? And a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence
Or it might
Network?
have given her the location.
Isn't it supposed to be super hidden?
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my
Oh,
help?
so wait, did you
Besides,
give him the place?
I'm the one running
I
this
see.
gig. Of course I know where the meeting place is.
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network. If it's intel
okay.
you're after, she's your woman. Pretty much seen
Multiple
and heard
jobs
it all.
around intelligence, I see.
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase. Seems like you've run into some trouble, huh?
Hold on. Again. All right.
Well, this certainly qualifies as an unforeseen crisis. On behalf of the Curatorium of Secrets, I wish you all the best of luck.
He's saying like, nah, bro, I'm dealing with this. I'm out of here. This is too much.
So you're just going to sit this one out?
Why should I get involved? What could possibly be in it for me?
What if we told you we can't do this without you?
Oh? Then I'd say, you'd better make it worth my while.
I don't work for free.
I don't work for free.
I can't put a price on something like this. It's just not in my nature. But then again, you and I have always been polar opposites in this regard. So I can't exactly say I didn't see this coming. If you insist on compensation, I will pay you. Consider this a formal commission. Sound fair?
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a Moonchanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start passing the donation box around among the faithful.
What the heck?
Boss, just a thought. If they come up short, maybe you can take the difference out of my next few paychecks.
Jehoda, you're gonna have like €0 salary or so. Well, not euros, more, 0 more salary.
Things got really dangerous during the fight with Rerir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by now.
Aww.
I'd be gone.
She's
for
actually really
good,
appreciative
boss.
of them. That's nice.
If there's any way we can make this work, I'd really like to help her. Please? I'm begging you.
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. They are the hardest debts to repay. You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well, Yehoda, I will help. But just this once. Don't count on this happening again. Flynn's. That fragment that Rerir was after. Do you still have it on you?
Of course.
Let me borrow it. I need it to follow up on some leads.
Wait.
Okay.
You actually have some leads?
Shh. This is top secret information.
I get it. We all have things we'd rather keep to ourselves. Plus, I know we can count on you. So we'll leave the intel gathering in your hands. And that brings me to the third and final item. We need to find a way to distract him. We need time to make our move, so someone will have to stall him.
And how do we do that? Not getting into a direct fight, are we?
I'm in for this part, no matter what.
Okay.
Anyone coming with?
Let's go.
Count me in too.
Come off it, you two. Quit playing heroes. I'm way ahead of you here. And Nefa did a scan of the Moon Goddess's Kuvaki signature, and we're gonna use it to make some decoys over at the Krumkake
Like,
crash
you can make
shop.
fake
Anyone
Kavaki
who's in,
signatures
follow
similar
me.
to Kulmina.
Once they're ready, we'll deploy the decoys across Nogcry. So as long as the rest of you keep moving, he won't catch on to your scent and won't be able to track you down.
I like it. Genius idea.
No biggie.
All right then, we'll split into 3 teams. Once your team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others. Dismissed!
Oh, you have a map here. Yeah, we're going in with Columbina, right? We'll see Sandrone probably.
Lady Damselette. Wait, and you two? What are you doing at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau?
Do we have to fight, or can we just like peacefully have a talk with Columbina, please? Thank you.
We've been doing our best to mind our own business lately. But if you're just gonna waltz up here like this, you're seriously pressing your luck. Don't blame us for doing what we have to.
Huh. You really think that's gonna scare us off?
Alright, hold on, Mama. Let's try to resolve this peacefully.
We're not looking for any trouble.
Yes.
I just want to see Sandrone.
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted fugitive for deserting us? Out of consideration for our former ties and the crisis we're all up against, we'll let you leave in one piece. But don't even
I feel like
think
Sandrone is
about
just
trying to
gonna
get
show up.
inside.
That's why this dialogue is cut off. Yep. Will not show up, but close enough. Voice. Message.
But
Are you going to make me repeat that?
Damn, yeah, you don't want to disobey your harbinger, do you?
no, my lady.
Sandrone seems to be in a good mood.
Must be wait.
Must be maintenance day.
I love how they talk about each other. Some people left ship them as well. All right.
So tell me, to what do I owe the honor this time? Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore, Columbina. I don't owe you anything.
I promise it's nothing big.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here.
Promises
The
nothing
only
big.
reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my own curiosity.
Okay.
Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past, I haven't lost the plot enough to even consider sticking my neck out for your sakes.
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
Oh. Wait, is she here? I thought she wasn't. Is she already here?
What?
Yeah, what?
Huh? You mean the knave?
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino. Is she in
Oh, no, okay,
Nordcry?
no, she might not be here. We don't know. Then okay.
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Nodcry are me and... what is it you need to speak to her about anyway?
Ah, hold on. There's someone else in here. Unless you were gonna say Columbina, but she's no longer Harbinger, so you cut off it there. But, are you hiding someone being here? Or maybe you were lying about Arlecchino being away? I don't know.
Rerir is hunting me. If I'm going to face him, I must first retrieve the lost moon.
Wait, one thing I was confused about is, as far as I know, Arlecchino was something about the Crimson Moon. Which isn't even one of the 3, so that's another thing I was confused about. So like, are there 3 moons or 4? So we always heard about 3 moon goddesses, not 4. Are you saying the iridescent moon became the Crimson Moon somehow or something? Because it's a mysterious moon or whatever they were referring. So maybe it's actually just the Crimson Moon after something happened, I don't know. Alright.
Is that a no then?
No, I think she's genuinely curious, so just out of curiosity, she might actually call Arlecchino, but we'll see.
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him before someone decided to whisk me away to their weird little garden.
Colombino.
Have you held any tea parties lately?
The topic change, okay.
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here.
Oh, she's gotta go aggressive about it. Like, yeah, of course we're doing tea parties. Like, just because you're here doesn't mean we're gonna not do that. Nah, we're keeping you out of here or something. Okay.
If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and a bunch of insolent, insensitive guests.
Oh,
who won't stop asking where you've gone.
So
they've been a real joy.
You're saying Arlecchino's here, or at least was, but you're saying that Arlecchino might be here, and you were lying?
I bet you served them the worst tea you have.
Just like you used
Just
to do
like
to
you
me.
used to do
Damn,
to me
okay.
when I upset you.
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep losing people. First Rosaline, now you.
Oh.
I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly,
Okay.
what could be more ridiculous than a multi-centenarian
Maybe you would
goddess
like to be
who's
with them.
only
then.
ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings?
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just to see how I'd react?
She's sipping the tea, okay.
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment.
You were gonna say something else, weren't you, Marionette? I feel like I'm starting to get a personality a little bit. I think she was trying to introduce Colombia to new flavors too. Maybe all that is just an act and they actually get along. I feel like that's the case, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around too. But I guess we won't be seeing him again.
Right, Capitano's gone. Oh, she might actually be sad. When she said I keep losing people in that sense, I feel like she actually might be sad over their loss. I see how it is, okay. She's not all that non-caring and stuff, actually. I'm pretty sure that's just an act.
Well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together.
Oh, that was a tear, bro.
Colombia.
That was a tear. I was not seeing things, was I? It's in the footage, so I'll check later. But I think she's actually sad about that.
Have Febronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me.
Okay, so no, Arlecchino
It's
was
time
not
for tea.
here.
Will suffice.
But she can probably get here rather quickly.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons, so I'll be leaving one of them in her care.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list?
Okay.
If my tea meant that much to you, maybe quitting the Fatui wasn't your brightest move.
I gotta screenshot this one. Hello.
Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have dared come at you so openly.
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact,
I paid dearly
I paid
for
dearly
it.
for it. At the end of the day,
Oh.
it was just another transaction.
I guess for that Tsaritsa, having one of the moon goddesses was also pretty useful.
I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their
Bottomless
grand
supply of
ambitions.
power. Wow.
And I've had enough of being treated like a bottomless
Wait.
supply of power.
They were actually using directly power from her, the Kuvaki. And that's the energy that's in that? Oh, wow. Okay. That's kind of messed up, actually. I mean, they do use everyone, Harbingers included. But I feel like that might be a lot worse in her case then, if they were taking power from her directly whenever they wanted.
It brings back memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon
So even
goddess.
after joining the Fatui, nothing changed for her.
Centuries on, it may be a different group of people, but I see the same greed in their eyes.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as I do.
Yeah, that is tears in her eyes. But yeah, she is right though. I feel like especially for Columbina's case, she was being used a lot more than other Harbingers. Because she usually lets them do whatever they want. And while she does use them in a sense, she isn't like a cruel ruler in a sense. But, I mean, if you're being treated as a bottomless supply of power just because you're the moon goddess, that's a different story.
The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Fatui demanded everything from you in return, until it was more than you could bear. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back just because the higher-ups told me to. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths, we might be enemies for real. Guess that's our cue to leave. That might be your plan. But it sounds like someone else wants you to stay a little longer.
Is she here already?
Huh? What do you mean? Listen.
Yep. Wait, oh wait, no. Oh wait, it's the Wild Hunt again, never mind. Is it rare here?
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight for the facility.
I feel like Arlecchino's just gonna arrive just in time for the fight.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this. Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself? Huh. You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. You really think you can afford to worry about me? Go on, get out of here. You may have stopped Polonia from crushing him last time, but I've made sure that won't happen again. The entire Experimental Design Bureau is rigged for war.
I don't know if that's gonna be enough, but
stay and watch if you want. But it'll be at your own risk. You're not flagged as friendlies in a weapons system. Don't tell me what to do! Look, if you're leaving, make it quick. Or you'll just get in my way. There's a secret passage on the second floor. It'll take you right to the plains out back. Stare all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invitation to my tea party.
I know. But thank you anyway, Sandrone.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their melodrama and sentimental nonsense is rubbing off on you. Come on then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick up where we left off.
Let's see where this goes.
It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creations. Let's see who comes out on top.
Hold on before we start this. Okay, music's picking up. Hello? Wait, is this some kind of minigame or what? No, it's just cutscene, right? Oh wait, no, it is actually a minigame. Okay.
Hostile one, lock onto target.
Oh wait, we're being attacked. There's no one on that side. Oh, we can just hold it instead of that's typing left click. Okay. Oh, a different robot.
Good work, Bosco 1. Bosco 2, prepare to fire!
Well, the Wildlands fine and all, but I feel like if Rary arrives, it's not gonna be the same story. It can probably be used up easily. We can also swim it a lot faster, but we can't hold it on this one.
That's it. Keep
Oh,
them
sniper.
pinned down. Don't let them get near.
You have to also click it instead of holding it. Alright. Didn't notice those. I'm not as good with snipers, I feel like.
Rotate out. Deploy all backup units. Get in there and hold the line.
Oh, those are large here.
They're more tenacious than I thought. Whatever. This is where the real fun begins.
There's 3 of them. Okay, you're getting a lot closer than I would like. Hello? Stop there.
Don't worry. Once this is over, I'll put you all back together again. I promise.
Okay, get attacked. We're going somewhere else. Number 42. I wonder how many robots she has for this.
Finally, the Ranger himself. Time to...
Oh, he's here.
Huh? Where'd he go?
Oh, he's just gone.
Uh-oh.
It's quite really fast, to be honest. Yep. Yeah, Arlie, you know, you better arrive fast, honestly. I think we're gonna need Arlie here. She probably will arrive just in time. There he is.
Polonia, get him! I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this, once and for...
She's not here.
She was looking for Columbina. I don't think he's even interested.
Where did she go?
Hey, over here, you big...
He's just like, oh, she's not here. I'm leaving. Okay. He just wants to start Columbina right now.
Curse it. Moon.
Yeah, he wants the moon. I feel like he also might go after Arlie then.
Keep searching.
Later.
She cannot have gotten far.
Okay. I do have to go, though. So I might leave it here, or soon at least. We'll continue for a bit more and then we'll leave.
So this is your method for investigating Rarir's past? It almost looks like some kind of ceremony.
Good deduction. But it's quite a different affair from what you're used to with the Frostmoon Scions.
Whoa! First time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits, so I pictured some kind of creepy dungeon. But it's
Her
actually
eyes.
kinda nice.
Okay.
Oh, I guess this must be Sumero decor? That's where Boss is from. And that nice shopkeeper who sold me my treasure compass.
Oh no, it's probably, I forgot her name, but yeah.
I'm not sure exactly what you've got planned, but it looks like you're all set. When do we begin?
Whenever we wish. But for some reason, I've got a feeling this isn't going to end well. I've never faced Rerir myself, but from what you've told me, his power is beyond anything I could imagine. I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary businesswoman. Our paths should never have crossed, yet here I am, forced to make an enemy of him.
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets. So what are you saying? You're getting cold feet?
Once I take a job, there's no backing out. Still, I have to ask myself if the power I'm relying on will even work on an opponent of this caliber.
Hold on, again, sorry. I don't mean to open this.
And also how to make sure I come out of this alive if things spiral out of control. Death is the one thing we can take for granted. It is the great equalizer, however fortunate or unfortunate we may otherwise be. So it's important to consider how to spend what lifespan we have left.
Come on, boss.
So scared.
Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
For once, I agree with you. When you're up against a foe like Rerir, there's no such thing as being too prepared. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. I've already made up my mind. Time to cash in a precious favor I've been saving for a rainy day. Yehoda, I need you to find someone for me.
Someone who owes you a favor. Who would that person be?
Eh? Find who?
That shady merchant
Oh.
who sold you an overpriced treasure
Dora?
compass the other day.
I think overpriced, of course he would be.
Come on, boss. You're pulling my leg again.
She's
In
super
what
shady,
way
bro.
is she
I don't know how
shady?
you don't see
She
that
showed
shady.
up when I was completely lost and sold me a neat little gadget that was
For probably
exactly
an
what I needed.
extremely high
Trust
price.
me. She's a good person.
She's probably just like mocking you in her
Anyway,
head. Oh,
I know
how
who
dumb
you're
she is,
talking
or
about.
something like that.
Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Sounds like Estinian at the markets. Was it Estinian?
Genuinely can't run any further.
What?
Hey, aren't you?
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming
She was
in
just screaming about more. Okay.
I'm charging double my usual attendance fee.
Actually, that's a favor. So you're not charging
Look
anything.
how easygoing she is. After that rude awakening, she could have completely snapped at us. But instead, she kept it together and just asked for an extra fee.
So Jehoda's just gonna completely like ignore how much scams she does. Okay.
Dori Sangama Bay?
Dory.
I never would have
Okay.
pictured you two doing
I thought it was
business
Dora
together.
for some reason. I forgot. Okay.
If you want to make it big in Nodcry, it's all about connections. Lady Nefer just so happens to have a lot of intel that interests me. And she also did me a big favor in the past.
For which you owe her a favor, right? I'm assuming that's it.
It was back when I first arrived in Nodcry. My trusty assistant, the genie in my lamp, had an adverse reaction to the Kuvaki and fainted. And when you know it, that's when I suddenly find myself in a life-or-death situation. Good thing my compatriot was there to swoop in and save the day. I've been giving her a 30% discount off all of my goods ever since. Now, so that no one here feels left out, I'm willing to extend a 20% discount to fellow friends of Boss Nefer, plus any other friends you send my
Yeah,
way.
you
will
give a
enjoy
20%
10%
discount
off.
and increase the price
What
by
can I
100%
say?
or something.
The great Lord Sangama Bay is nothing if not generous.
Yeah, quit with your scams.
So, let me guess. You've run into some trouble. I've
I've got everything you could possibly need. And the more you buy, the more you'll save.
You guessed correctly. What have you got in the way of survival gear?
The one type of gear I've never been short on. What are you looking for? A jetpack fresh from the Academia's labs? An ancient suit of armor dredged up from the bottom of the sea?
Why do both of these feel experimental? Experimental in the case of the jetpack, and the ancient suit of armor, it's like, yeah, it could be good, but also could be really bad and just rusty and stuff.
At the very least, I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing with here. If even you're worried about staying alive, it must be pretty serious.
What if I told you it's someone with the power to bring a nation to its knees?
Is that so? Then we really are talking top-shelf treasures. I don't have anything like that in stock right now.
Okay.
I'll have to ask my supplier.
Wasn't it Alice, her supplier or something? I think. Hold on. Okay. But if it's Alice we're talking about, she actually might be able to help.
Your supplier?
A powerful woman, make no mistake. I can't reveal
We already
her
know who
identity,
she is, but yeah.
luckily for you, I hear she's planning to visit Notcry in the near future. If you're willing to wait, I can ask her when she's here. Can't say exactly how long that'll be, though.
Then, let me put it another way. What would you do if you encountered an enemy like that? Roll over and serve yourself up on a silver platter?
Course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No, this is for my personal use only!
So you had items that you could use, but because they're limited, you wanted to keep them for yourself. I see. Well, what is that? That crystal reminds me of something that maybe the X's are going to do.
Let's just say I'm borrowing it, alright? Just for insurance purposes. You'll get it back later. Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one. A win-win situation, don't you think?
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 mora. Deal?
So basically, don't get it late. If you do it 5 days, you're free. If you forget to deliver it for 1 hour, you're losing 1,000,000 more. Okay. If you can't get back to Dory to repay the extra day, that's 24 million. Okay, that's such a scam. It's like, yeah, I owe you a favor, but if you mess up or if you can't return to Notcry because you're away for some reason, because you get in trouble, you're gonna have to pay millions. Okay.
Deal.
Nefer's okay taking that risk, though, it seems. What is that, though? If it is something by Alice, it's probably powerful, but what does it do?
Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
Shouldn't we know how it works? I guess she's just gonna figure it out later.
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up on your way back, friend.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
Jehovah, you shouldn't trust her so much.
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now begin. After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. You will see many strange things in your mind's eye.
Interesting.
So remember, don't be frightened, and don't make a sound.
It's like the mental dream we had in what's her name? Skirk's Quest? Which I didn't finish, by the way. I do want to finish it at some point, so I actually like Skirk's character. Hold on. Unfortunately, I do got 10 minutes, so I'm probably gonna pause now.
Now then, let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past.
This will probably have to save for next time. That might actually be interesting though, but it's gonna have to be when we return.
I made it.
So just play through the current cutscene and then we're gonna, when we can pause, we'll leave.
I don't recognize this style of
Could be some kind of
architecture.
ruins. Must be Conria. Possible.
Conrian. Simple furnishings, table and chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have expected. Looks like the fearsome Raker of Solnari came from surprisingly humble beginnings. Unless this passed for luxury in Conria. Unlikely. It was said to be a very prosperous nation in its heyday. Anyway, I'll keep exploring.
Alright, this does sound like it could be Conria lore, but I do gotta go on that for now, unfortunately. Wait, is she Catalyst Caesar? Yeah. So yeah, next time we can start from here. Okay, yes. Alright, just as I explained in the beginning, though I don't know if that part will be cut off because we had issues with game capture not working and me not noticing until a few minutes later. But I'm technically recording this in a private stream. I could have just recorded it as a video, but then there's the risk of it taking up. Firstly, it takes up a lot of space, and then I could accidentally delete it or put it somewhere I don't know. So with the stream, I could just download it. Reason I didn't do an actual stream is just because I don't know how long I do these kind of bits for. Number one. Number two, I wanna, since I'm probably gonna be a lot less active in some weeks, I might not even do anything. But I want to try to do one thing a week, so I would keep, for example, at the moment, Luna 2 is going to be, just going to post videos on it. And probably Magic Zedra Scene 0. I'm going to do streams on it. That way, it just lets me be more versatile of when I do stuff without basically being worse for the channel. If I post like 3 things in a week, and then for 2 weeks I post nothing, that's not very ideal, so yeah. I wanted to do one thing where I record and the other one I stream. So that's kind of my idea for now. I don't know if it'll change, but for now at least. But yeah. Probably collect these since I'm actually playing the game for once. I don't usually do daily commissions, but since they got like the new system, I can just deliver them after finishing like the main story and stuff. So let's do that real quick.
Add Astra.
Maybe by the time I get to Connery, I'll be AR60.
Thank you for
Because I'm still 59 because I don't really play the game anymore besides the main story. And sometimes there's a new character I really like a lot, and I get lucky for them because I mean I don't really save much because, you know, I was playing main story. Like Arle, then I did play the game for a few days. So I used pretty much all my resin. I actually got reset, leveled the weapon, and then I stopped playing again until I got the mic back, and now we're playing story. But yeah. Anyways, see y'all next time. Have a great day and peace.